Hi everyone. I know it's right before the timer ticked over, but here we are. It's Friday evening. I got home like 45 minutes ago. And well, I'm kind of tired. But still, I promised to go live. So why the hells are we waiting? Launch the game. Checking for updates. I'll give you the game audio right away because why not? Updating download mode. Just kidding. Updating something at least. Oh, it windowed for a second there. And it lost tracking again. Seriously, when I tilt my head up, the light is interfering. One moment, just run my finger across it then. Nope, that doesn't help. Game's up and running. My audio's going well because game was muted. You hear that the title music is different because we are past the realm reborn. Welcome to Heavensward. Also, for some reason, it's running like garbage. I don't know why. Believe me, I've got no clue why it's running at like slideshow at 6 frames a second. Oh. It's smooth when I'm tabbed out. It's smooth when it's not in focus. Copilot, get out of here. I don't need you right now. System config. Portal is windowed. Yeah, that's normal. Don't tell me it's because it just... Nope, that doesn't do the trick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly Alt-Enter here. Actually, no. Let's try and do actual full screen. Because that might do the that might tell the system to kick the system into running at full speed. Yes, it does. Of course. Anyway, ahead of today's... Yeah. There's another seasonal event going on called Little Ladies' Day. So, I'll just go ahead and bring up a teleport to... Yes, we're deep into enemy territory here. Ulda. Luckily, I've checked. We are safe from persecution because... Oh. Let's run. Oh yeah. Let me just get a fitting glamour plate on. Oh, confetti. A princely persona. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master Kennedy. I have the honor of serving as the Royal Seneschal, and it's my duty to bring smiles and cheers to all the ladies of the realm. What is little ladies there, you ask? Why, it's a day when the maidens of Eorzea are doted upon as princesses by their very own Royal Seneschal. By the way, I must ask, you know the songbirds, do you not? How silly of me, of course you do. That trio of princess-style entertainments were relative unknowns when they first stood on the stage. Now they've become a little lady's day staple. Now we hope to introduce another such sensation, but this time the singer will be butler-themed. I've titled this new act the Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants and a loyal servant to his princess. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but it would seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Yes, I got this. Seasonal event quest accepted. Let's go. Astame's Aesthetics. Oh, that's indoors. Goldsmith's Guild. I remember it being a year ago since I basically gave Kennedy his basically crafted a little personality for the character. He's curious. Run. Wow. Hey, go. There was a shot. It has to shine with a sharp, frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night, and it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? Wait, which do you want? A freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Maybe you can help. How can we create a silvery costume that melts into chaotic darkness? Or should I give up on the shiny element? An adventurer. What can Maribel, famed designer of Astame's Aesthetics, do for you, darling? I'm here to pick up this... Seneschal's bidding, you say? Well, I could certainly use some guidance with this costuming conundrum. Well, the costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes. But I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. There are just so many dimensions to looking dashing. How can one narrow the options down to a single idea? Forgive me, darlings, but I have other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? Our resident daughter, the warrior of light. This is not going well. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. What? I can help. It was Kennedy, yes? Sorry to drag you into this dilemma of mine. I know all those who auditioned. They chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job is now to become a star performer. And creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. I did my research into the subject, diving into books about the most gallant individuals. How they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But when I tried to explain, it all came out a jumbled mess. What makes the Seneschal Prince most seneschals? Think of it. Let's think of it. What are the seneschal anyway? Perhaps you should have researched that instead. You may be right. I've been approaching this from entirely the wrong angle. One thing is clear. Just learn the ways of a set. Yep. count on me. Huzzah! The first things first, we shall speak with a wide variety of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a seneschal. Let's split up, though we might gather as many opinions as possible. I'll leave the steps of fall to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards. Okay. I'm guessing that they don't want us to cause a stir, so I'm basically allowed to run. I am allowed to run. Actually, let's check in with the job. The Weavers Guild. A well-dressed noblewoman. A seneschal. Why, yes, of course. I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done and act without need for instruction. Those who stand around awaiting orders have no business taking the position. Although, to avoid them actually recognizing me, I'll just go ahead and do this. Maximum stealth attire. Hey, look, a conniving ne'er-do-well. I'm on Pearl Lane. Take a swing right down the stairs onto the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. The Bargain Hunter. That word ever puts me in mind of the first Royal Seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. They said that every year one girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass at her personal servant for the entire day. The festival is no longer about choosing a single princess, of course, but oh, how I still daydream about having an attentive seneschal at my beck and call. Child, whenever the little lady came around, I would always hold out hope that this would be the year I was chosen. Aww. What was this one wearing? Ah, robe of casting. Yeah. This looks like level 70. That's max of Stormblood. The presence of a seneschal? Well, they strike me as people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon their ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a server at the Quicksand is similar in some respects. We have a special little Ladies' Day menu on offer this year, and I have everything memorized, the ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, the server's mission is to ensure as many happy customers as possible. Technically, I could probably un-glamour this. Guess what, Kennedy? A burn of incalculable worth, even with the heavy disc. Could it be that you're a little too trusting? Dragon could have sworn. Seneschal is someone who serves others, someone who anticipates what needs to be done, Beresford has tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be essential who does his fans? Yes, when I put it like that, it just feels right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. That's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you'll stick around a little while longer, I'll appreciate your help in the best. Yes. Let's do this. A princely debut. Hey, I get an entire fit! I am Don the Mantle of the Seneschal Prince, yet while I've grasped a clear picture of the theme, I must needs think of how best to embody the manner. You can do it. Seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which incidentally is how this all began for me. And? I once knew a girl, years ago. She was my childhood friend, my cherished princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed, let alone leave the house. And thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero saga, a jester at court. If she wished to hear of it, I would make her. If it would make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience, and the elated looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. I sang and danced my heart out for my audience of one. Performance for her and her alone. Oh, how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel I truly was a famous performer. And all too soon did Fall call her to his somber halls. All's balls, man. Ever since, I've dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice would rise up and reach her ears once more. That's why I auditioned for the role of the Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Even though I began all this for her, it has become every bit my own dream as well. I yearn to sing as that songstress did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. Like Yaman. Thank you for listening, Knazy. Talking to someone helps put my thoughts in order. Right, back to the task at hand. Once I've settled how to best serve my audience, then I should have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the Little Ladies' Day stage, shall we? With the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. This side might inspire some ideas for my Seneschal debut. Quest accepted! Run after him! What did you say? After him! Look at this guy. Heavenly Narumi will soon be here in person. I've thought of nothing else for days and days. Let us spare not the smallest detail. We'll give the fans a show to remember. Ah, there you are. Work on the stage proceeds at pace. Will Pico be ready to perform? There's always a crowd gathered by the stage. Perhaps I should have a word with Royal Seneschal and ask if I can pass out some flyers. Yeah, talking to her has no options. The following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Yep. Just the way it warns you, at least. Simple. Efficient. The stagehand seems swamped with last moment adjustments. You can see the fans already have been I've already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as the Seneschal Prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer us. Just push this one back a little. An employee of the Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of Little Lady's Day? Beverage and dessert included. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? I wonder if they'd be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, but it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. Ah, yes. If we're speaking of seneschals, we should look no further than the Royal Seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor. So precise in his movements. Now that I think of it, no matter the work we do together, he's never less than thorough in his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plan we might propose. See there? Particularly eager Songbirds fan. Come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My act's first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Shall we make him more comfortable? Can we make him more comfortable? Yes, of course. He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I can do is make him more comfortable for the duration of my performance. I've been thinking, Casey. There's no rule which demands people must stand to cheer and enjoy the performance, is there? Why not have the Quicksand deliver some light refreshments, Little Lady's Day themed of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience? I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play or has a flagon in hand while the minstrel strums his lute in the tavern. We would simply encourage the same idea. Naturally, I shall rouse the crowd with song and dance, but this will help define the seneschal side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As a seneschal prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first consult with the Royal Seneschal and then hurry off to make my request to Miss Momodi at the Quicksand. I must also inform Maribel of my costuming decisions. There's no time! Shall I talk to her in your stead? You would do that for me? Thank you, Kanezi. I'd be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept to Maribel for me. You can count on me. You truly are my savior. I give you my word, the show will be a great success. Please, do be sure to attend. I don't think I've seen that method of gameplay before. Where you can just click different points to indicate what things need to be done. For certain dialogue options. Up these steps. There's Maribel. Look, we got all three of us. Kanezi, darling, how fares our princely seneschal? This is what he wants for the costume. He's decided. So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality, eh? Sounds fabulous. A singer of seneschal's poise in a prince's style. Yes, darling, I know exactly what this costume needs. Leave it to me. Please let the Royal Seneschal know and I'll have his outfit ready in time for the performance. She really gives off Edna Mode vibes. Which means no capes. Ba 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Thank you for lending a hand to the young Pico. It's good to know the issue of his costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the main new attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Pico himself is to give the show's opening address. I cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You will stay and watch the performance, yes? Of course. Oh, daytime? Shit, I should have switched, shish, I should have switched equipment. I've been standing for so long my feet have fallen asleep. At least the show's about to begin. Oh, look, there's some more. It should be starting any moment now. First act's debut performance for a new singer. Isn't it? The Seneschal Prince? It would be a Prince of Seneschals? What would a Prince of Seneschals be like anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Got this, Pico. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance. Tasteful? What did I tell you? No capes! Oh, a microphone. I am Pico, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ephemeral world of wonder. I imagine you are all weary from the wait. Though it be but a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging for refreshments. A special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Peach-infused tea accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired sweets. We invite you to enjoy these delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us? Thank the gods, I was so thirsty! That new menu has been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. I'm overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the Quicksand following the show. But with that said, I must ask that you keep all eyes on me. Without your full attention, I am wont to grow jealous. Oh, he did it! Fair princesses, won't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. Wait. Ad break. Come on! Where's the ads? Settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. Why do we get the default Ulda music? Look at them! They're having fun! He not only entertains with song and dance, but captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality. A wonderful display. If it ain't the songbirds. Not bad, not bad. Ulala. It seems we have quite the show to follow. And the songbirds will deliver. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement to a raging crescendo. Right when the ad break happens, huh? What's the next act? We're starting any moment. I'll just wait for the ads to end. Glam. And here we go, we're back. Straight into it. Knazy, thank you for coming to my performance. It was also magical. To see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd was an indescribable feeling. You did see how they responded to the touches of hospitality. Quicksand server even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about their festival menu. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demands to know when you'll be performing next. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Is that so? Well then, I shan't disappoint my fans. I wonder if my dear friend was watching me too. From Fall's distant halls. Who knows? Maybe. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on that stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. Oh, I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. I was not alone up there in front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me, as you have been every step of the way. Giving your part in all this, you're every bit a Seneschal Prince yourself. So please, do me the honor of accepting this gift. It's the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now I must be off to prepare for my next appearance. Laters. I too offer my sincerest gratitude for elevating our celebration to ever greater heights. The little lady's day's festivities have only just begun. I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. Seasonal event quest complete! Look at that, the songbirds are performing at the time. I wanna be a pop star. Let's see, where's the thing? There's the thing. Oh, the songbirds are on. The songbirds have arrived. Do-da-do. La-di-da. Get some cheers for the songbirds! Oh, fuck you! Oh, wait, you're up. Surrender yourself to wonder. Da, 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 da. Remember, they did say no capes, but here I am, just wearing a cape. I should get some... I do have this. What? Oh, Lord Jakarta. Hey, you... These are meant to be used as glamour, not as... Oh, they just spawn in. What this? Nope, this one. There we go. Now let's make an expedient escape. Because the mission is complete, let's go back to Kufus. Because we are on to the next MSQ. We are welcome to Heavensward. The intercessory. There we go. Oh. This might be a voiced cutscene.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Yes, it will, Alfie.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything.
At least...
You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Alfie? Not safe.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master
Orchifon.
Elfino.
Lord Orchifon.
Orchifon. Let's go.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Oh, come on. Let's go together.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
He makes a point.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Just
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed.
Falling snows or some
Needless
such.
to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
Yep. That's... We got
You're
ourselves into
more
a
than
right
generous,
mess.
my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
Notice how
The
light
Count
shines
is
through
a good
Alphinaud's
man
ears.
and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Mm-hmm.
To Ishgard, then.
To
Together.
Ishgard.
There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Hear, hear!
Look. Notice a little bit of light shines through Alphinaud's ears here. The same can I think about the brush of yes, yeah. If I had everything set up properly with same physically based things, I think the same would happen with my model. The same could be done with my model. Let's go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gates of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manservant will be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then, to the Gates of Judgment. Oh my god, I really forced the judgment. Let me just get myself into proper gear. Not my regular... Into proper gear glams. Not the casual outfit I normally have. Because we are moving out. And I must project some strength. My foot's slipping off my leg here because... The Temple Knight Gate Guard. Wards of House Forton. Ah yes, you may pass. To Ishgard. Cutscene? Yes, cutscene.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
Those banners really are just swinging like they're just solid objects. They're frozen solid.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood.
Oh.
In the midst of the Dragon Song War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edmund de Fortin, Heavensward. Meaning this is... Okay, this means having the books actually does make sense, because if so, this is counted as historical record. Greetings, Master Lyachit. On behalf of House Fortin, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you all would come with me. There I go, Alpha known to Taru. First thing I need to do is attune. No dialogue. No dialogue. Imperial nuisance. The accursed. On the limbo. Let's venture. Call yourself what you please. When the dragons are finished with you, we'll call you something else. How dare you? Let me see, the pillars are... Okay, let's first go ahead and do the... I would say I will first go ahead and do the little... Aethernet shard roulette. The rondo of the Aethernet. Room, I'm here there. Then Sky Steel Manufactory. Quest up the Forgotten Knight. Because we're in a major city, I can... Because I'm going to have to make an appearance with a local lord, I'm gonna go ahead and... one of the lords of the high houses, I am going to obviously dress my best. Not as a performer, but as a gentleman. Still want to go home to Falcon's Nest. Now I fear what I'll return to. I am getting... Did I just... Oh, that person's just tailing me. Straight up tailing me. Sky Steel Manufactory. Not right now. The prospectometer may need some adjusting. Frickin' lasers! To the pillars. What's foundation? Oh, that's the area. Let's go around in a loop. And catch little aetheryte shards on the way. Sure. Is it a P or an R? They let us to play knights and knaves. Knights and knaves, D&D. Fuck yeah. The Ishgardian equivalent to Dungeons and Dragons. Parties and primals. I guess the Eorzean... The main Eorzean equivalent is, therefore, I would say, yeah, parties and primals. Good, they don't let you fall off. Why are these so close together? To the tribunal. That person looks like he's one of the clergy. Like they're one of the clergy. Nope, they're just... Never mind, they're just a random noble person. Just dressed for the cold. I can't believe it. House Forton granting patronage to a common sellsword. I shall have the chance to meet this ragamuffin. I'll say to him, good day. You just said it to his face. If it makes you feel any better, we actually did help. The last vigil is downstairs, but nope, not there. Oh no, wait, it's up here. By the sea of clouds. This must be the last vigil. If the snow ever clears, it's sure to be a good sight. Lord Harshafaw is here! You now have infinite access to the last vigil. Meaning I can now exit through fast travel. Let's go. Lord Harshafaw, the warrior of light and his brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Forton Manor. I would like nothing more than to show you around. Everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Cutscene! At least I'm dressed for the occasion.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
Or at least the ones that remain. Weren't captured.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Oh, it went okay.
I, Count Edmond de Forton, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Forton, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count
Count
Forton.
Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Indeed.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Quest complete. Let's see what they all have to say. Tataru, you first. So this is what the inside of a manor of a high house looks like. I think that Lord Harchefon was raised here. What do you think? Be honest. It's great, isn't it? It's a lot. It's an honor to have you with us, Master Lyachins. Greetings, Master Lyachins. How may I be of assistance? Tell me about what do you do here? Why? Me? Why? I'm but a humble steward sworn to House Fortin. I doubt you wish to hear the minutiae of my duties. Simply put, I am at the behest of my lord the Count. I manage household affairs. I have served at his pleasure for more than 50 years, and by the Fury's grace I shall serve for 50 more. The origins of House Fortin can be traced back to King Forden and his Knights 12. Ours was one of the 4 founding houses of Ishgard. Accordingly, our interests extended far beyond the walls of the city proper. Camp Dragonhead, for instance, is our responsibility. As for the family, you have of course met my Lord Count Edmund de Fortin, who is the head of the house. His 2 sons, my Lords Artoriel and Emmeline, are next in line. May the Fury watch over and keep them from harm. As for those sworn to House Fortin, in addition to the knights, squires, and infantry, more than 100 craftsmen, retainers, and other servants possessed of notable skill are pledged to our service. Given our strong position, one might expect us to have no truck with foreign merchants and sellswords. However, nothing could be further from the truth. I should think that my lord the Count was quite clear on his point. It was our hope that you and your allies would, by your deeds, help us convince the other high houses of the wisdom in opening the gates of judgment to all, among other things. More than anything else, though, I suspect he saw in you potential. More than 1,000 years ago, Halone appeared before King Forden I. Oh, ad break. Damn it. I'll wait for now. And restart this line when we are back from ads. Because I don't know if you don't want your ads, you can subscribe. If you don't want the ads, you can subscribe. To my channel or to Twitch Turbo. ad break ends in 20 seconds. Nope, don't do that. And we're back. Let me restart this line. More than 1,000 years ago, Helone appeared before King Forden I and bade him lead his people to the Promised Land, to the lands we now call home. And so the king and his knights 12 did as was commanded. They came to Curvis to found a great kingdom in the Fury's name. But the great worm Nidhogg would not have it so. With hatred in his heart, Nidhogg sought out King Forden. In the ensuing battle, the king and half his knights were slain, but his son Haldref rallied the others and drove back the fell beast. And thus did the war between our peoples begin, the war between dragon and man. For 1,000 years, Ishgard stood against the horde, and not once were our defenses breached. Until the day Lady Iceheart's allies shattered our wards on the steps of faith. Though the Wyverns were slain before they could breach our defenses here, those in Foundation were not so fortunate. Unarmed men, women, and even children were made to feel the Dravanians' wrath. Walls can be rebuilt, but lives lost can never be reclaimed. My lord the Count knows this all too well. Oh, I already have this line. Nothing. Now to talk to the sons. Let's first talk to Artoriel. Greetings, Scion, and welcome. We are honored by your presence. They'll be whispering about you soon, if they aren't already. Mysterious guests of House Fortin or some such. As I said before, my home is your home. After all you've done on our behalf, it's the least I can offer. Alfie, let's do this. Maiming. Ending, maiming, striking, scouting. Scouting. That's what I should get. Though our friends in House Fortin have been generous enough to extend us their protection. Ah, fudge. Auto advance is painful. I'll just read it from chat. As you can see it blurred out. Though our friends in House Fortin have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It's only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. Would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. But I grow forgetful in my dotage. Is there something I must give you? There's something I must give you ere we part. The documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Oh? False identities or something like that? These documents identify you as wards of House Fortin. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anything happen to question your presence here, may it prove unnecessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortin. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that I shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Knazi, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! Quest accepted, and we're loading back into the pillars. Excuse me, sir, but you're in the way. This is your first time in our fair city. Pray permit me to show you the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all our sights pale in comparison, it's only me that you see it first. Then I shall show you around the jeweled Crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aephorite Plaza, if there are no questions. Luckily, I did attune to all Aephorite crystals in the vicinity. The architect, sweet. All our level. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity. It's the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon. Statue to the south, are they perchance Farden's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. The brave knights who joined with King Forden I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Miss Elise, our master of the markets. Why do I not get the option to walk along with them? Okay, switch glamours on the fly to my casual garment. Feels only fitting when we descend into the markets. Wait, Chocobo? Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you Wars of House Fortin, how very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable? Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrement, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aephorite Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. Look, I'm not gonna run after them. I'm gonna go to the Aethernet shard here because I already attuned to it. I took the matter of first thing I do whenever I arrive at a new city in game, attune to the local Aetherite. And here we are, Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetherite, it would be wise to do so now. Recommended gears. Somehow the Ironworks Mosque is better. See what it looks like. Oh, nice and simple. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. Rainbow Cap of Casting. I'll take a Rainbow Cap of Healing then. And these are good, these are high quality as well. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons used against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of Knights Most Heavenly. While to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? Fear our knights might not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? You could turn down the hoplon and gawp at the statues. Well, if you have mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let you. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. But I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Knazy. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say that we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. Understood, Tataru. Quest accepted. Let's switch back to White Mage just so I can level that one up a little bit at least. Sprint. And a hop and a skip and a whee. Hey, no physics. These poor sods. Living in the rubble. I'm just a poor soldier from a poor family. What business does an adventurer have with me? Why, hello there, man. This place is a maze. Fury, this place is a maze. Let's go to this. Let's go to pub. Let's hit pub. There's the bar. Find another table. This one's taken. It's been long since I've been back in it. It's been so long since I've been back in Ishgard. Still, there's no rest for the wicked. It's high time I plan my next fishing trip. Not from Ishgard, are you? I'm from Uldar myself. Just come up to serve us for Tom. Name's Heimerick, lad. Captain of Oshon's raiders. Finest company of sell swords that ever lived. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with our more notable establishments, Master. Gabriel. Just Gabriel will do. I am flattered that you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectation, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fame is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I would not help but notice a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, or we offer a menu more suited to their taste. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind. Not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak at the lower levels, yes? Why did I call them the Broom if I may ask? 'Cause when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor souls living in the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom who got the worst of it. While the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are so sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below. And something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. As for Alphino, it would be best if we return to Fort Arm Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Mr. Taru, I'm afraid it's out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safer on your own? Please. You know how often I looked after the waking sands and rising stones by myself? If I had a guild for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack of fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Kanazi and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pole if you require assistance. I will. See you there. Let's have a look downstairs, because oh, they're all dead, and it was me who killed them. Can I be so bowl of beets, swell beer, perhaps? Lost his little god to the pox, best leave him be. Aye, the days and nights of Ishgard grow colder, but the weather is not to blame. The bite of the cold can be cruel at times, but the feeling of hopelessness and despair chills our people to the core. Wait, did I just notice? Nope, just this hall is... It's foggy out. To the last vigil. And approach House Fortin's guard. Welcome, Master Lightsheds. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Count Edmund. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet your expectations? That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history of every step I took. When those steps took me past the scars left by the Wyverns in the Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The Wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There's much to be done. Yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. Good. What will you ask of us? From what I've heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. And as for you, Master Lightsheds, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artorio and Emilienne in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying on my duty by myself. I have no need for our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Master Lightsheds the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius van Baelsar and some half-dozen primals besides. He's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. If you can pardon them with their impropriety, Master Lightsheds, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. If you're willing, they may even learn something from you. Sure, we might have some disagreements about the gods, but... It would seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days. No, that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortin has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. This is an arrangement we will benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. As you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Healing? Quest complete! And that does in fact count as an... He's a oh god, he's a jester. Oh god, the mages are fucking jesters. Wait, I know this person, I think. Onwards and upwards. Oh, perfect timing. Hi there, Juliasker. We have arrived in Kerfus. Or at least, we've arrived in the city of Ishgard. Hi, I'm Echo 12, also known as Connor. I'm an English language VTuber from the Netherlands, and yes, I am playing Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. I am late to this. Shall we be off then, old boy? Where are my manners? Emmanuel de Fortin, second son of Count Edmund de Fortin, trueborn, that is. Yes. I know what you're thinking. You are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. How is Stardew going for you guys? Oh, it's going. It's going. We've arrived in a different... I've kicked off the first expansion pack. Let's go. Oh my... Yes, I'm gonna be doing some farming tomorrow. Fish some fish, yes, fish. My brother would never cut me off, this true. Stardew kind of stuff, yes, I know. It's true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance? Forever overshadowed by a sibling. Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly. So the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in people's hearts. But yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artorial. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. We are to aid the good men and women of House Halonot. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house. Ah, here comes another ad break. Though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. As for what precisely we'll be doing? Well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Yes! The Heavensward quest noises actually are very organ heavy. What? Ah, I need to take both. I'll just do accept Artorial's quest as well. Let us begin anew, Master Laertes. I'm Sir Artorial de Fortin, eldest son of Count Edmund de Fortin. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me. Unlike some. Rochefort has spoken of you often. If you are even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand. We will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durandar and Zemel. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Well, suffice to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. But we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. I don't have the option to fly it in the Western Highlands, but that's okay. The vault has not been marked yet. Foundation? There's Chocobo Porter. Airship landing is over there. The Athenaeum Astrologicum. Can you tell what sort of government is in charge of this? This is literally a church. Let's first do the eldest of the two. Oh yes, it's me. Now, it's me. And I don't know, do I sound any better than my laptop mic? What? I think we did a quest. Bohemunds. So slow. Greetings, Master Laird Shiz. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands. As per Lord Artoriel's instruction. This should be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. I dare say you know. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high. Too, even over Snowcloak. Oh, you needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, and be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Oh, there goes there's the XP. Cutscene! Curvis Western Highlands. And perfect timing, there's ads.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim.
Hey!
To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Okay, first thing I need to do is tag the Chocobo Keep. Let's first attune to the Aephorite. To head back home, 209. See, how much are we talking to go to Ul'dah? 608. Saucer 685. Nope. Toriel. Clearly equipped for battle. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. The business Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. First order of business is always to attune to the Aephorite. It's been far, far too long, Lord Artoriel. And who might your companion be? Please pray forgive our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Knezi Lyaches, ward of House Fortin. Ah yes, of course, Lord Dromont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? When we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Basilaya is unfamiliar with her recent history? Then with your permission, I shall recount this tale for his benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villages. And then came the calamity. When it came clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is the key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortin will honor at your disposal. Sir Redwald, you need but tell us where to begin. West, complete. There's side quest. Anyway, let's do this. Rainbow skirt of strike, a scout. Rainbow shirt of strike. A scouting. Let's see. Try this on. With current gear. That's okay. Hey, look, it's still somewhat ninja-like. I'll take it. I'll take it. Several craftsmen in service to House Simel contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Rolf, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? There we go, we have the man. Yes, I'm Rolf. Who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Send me over on one of them blackbirds, same as you. To build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me this ice. Only unnatural how fast it forms. Icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here. And they're just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do the dirty work. I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, I'm sure you'll find them. I'll just take this one as a trial. The combat potency of white mages. At least I can queue up attacks. Yeah, I am giving you the fucking... I'll hit you with holy. That's some experience at least. Not a lot, but still. Car. And I'm about to get... Yep, there we go. Go. That's 2. I wonder, can I equip my friendly chocobo? But nope, it cannot fly anymore. But it's also slower. It's also been slowed because of the fact, well, it's not meant for this. Let's scare some people. Yep, as expected. Hit him with an holy. Boom. Now to talk to Rolf. Haha, now there's a man who looks like he found his marks. You see, that's just a sword we need around here. Kind of hop to when he sees a task done. Pheromone to the pike. For this one I need the equipment. Oh look, it's boys. For the players. A black mage and I don't know what the class is. Rivers meet. Must be the man we need. There we go. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me? Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. Been tasked with restoration of the sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just a thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay it free and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Happening, bud. Jeez, these are damage sponges. Alright. Approach. What do you mean they dealt so much damage? And great, now I need to spend an I need to spend a fortune to return. Falcon's Nest. Wait, only 418. It's just Ul'dah that's expensive. Okay, let me just switch over to Ninja for this. There's my mark. Sure, I'll take a drop in equipment level, but I have the bristles. Feel how coarse it is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? Spitting image of Haldreth, first of the Azure Dragoons. One of Ishgard's founding fathers. The symbol of everything Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was. A proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I would ask no greater honor. Robe of healing. Ah, oh, dang it, I forgot to switch over to White Mage. Yep. Jester. I jest. Gloves of scouting, yep. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. As this night, say Saudore, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. He's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve. To be honest. And he wrote it. While you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. I got speed, so I can run past these deep eyes without having to trouble myself with fighting. Because even at the slower run speed, deep eyes are too slow. What's that? A package? How in the fog is what you're talking about? Yes. Confound it, that fool of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Terramond labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the fury of no sense of a decorum, a highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to send Chairmont. May our journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. They really think too much about... They really think a lot about decorum and rank or something like that. Don't be me. Look, you can actually see the footprints of the chocobo in the snow. Even the Steinbock can't catch up to me. must applaud your initiative, Master Leches. Rolf tells me you've been quite busy. Alas, we have not time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artoriel included. Upgrade? Unfortunately, I cannot really start Seems we've been assigned the area near Camp Riversmead, Master Leches. Lest you're unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Curfe's Western Highlands. One of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. He considers me nothing but a errand boy. Look, I'm going to go straight line as much as I can. Although, lost the anvil, so ideally you should swerve. The Beholder. Just the way I saw it, just... Ah, yes. They are deep eyes. An oversized one would obviously be a Beholder. There, below us, Camp Riversmead, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we follow the beast below, it should make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed. Below, east of Black Iron Bridge. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that the recent storms have obscured the trail. Or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmead. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Silver Wolf. The camp appears to be deserted, but I cannot shake the feeling that... Master Liachess, pray search the camp while I stand watch. Dare not let the enemy take us unawares. Let's, just to be safe, start by using the hide action. Or stealth, because I am at least 4 levels above all enemies in this area anyway, so stealth works. Oh, the Aephorite got destroyed. Also, this is the original design for the Aephorites. Bingo, recon party. Initiate bloodbath. Let none escape. Get up, bud. Get up. All right. I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain in one night saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Master Liachess. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all around. Until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. Cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming. After a while, I could hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tranked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. Perhaps we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first we must see you to safety. Jester. The end of our hope. Lord Artorial seems loath to forgo any opportunity to locate the heretic's hiding place. He has the right of it, Master Liachess. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall. But we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may take you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured we will not be far behind, and Kanezi, thank you. Ooh, that's gonna be a... Nope, no fall damage. Let's initiate a hide action because we are in... There. There. Target locked, I won't miss. You discover a new location. Ah, a duty. Footprints. The tracks continue to the north. To the north. Duty commenced. Sus prints. Oh fudge, I just accidentally cleared brilliant conviction. Tracks continue to the north. Bend to the slightly to the east, but still continue in the general direction of north. You want to have a go, buddy? Note, the river is frozen. I wish I had the option to play. We've been followed! Help! Somebody help! Stay away from me! You are a spineless worm! Do you understand that? now would be ideal for me to get a location. Is that the middle location? Marker? Nope, this ain't it. I fear I may have just lost the trail. Duty. Ah. Surely the location is somewhere around here then, because couldn't have gone much further north. Found it. Duty complete. I already had this inkling that I had the right target, but I approached the wrong door. Ice Heart. Instant. On site.
Looking for me, I presume.
Yes. Oh, here's Midgard Solmer again. He's the only minion that summons himself.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
Yes, it can. And it has.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
I could have guessed.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone.
Oh, yeah,
so I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course, and not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
And what of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right.
Yeah, you will.
I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Right, the weather settled. Aslayatches, praise alone you're alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. I thought was in there. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. It's a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. Knights thought me proud. The Knights have matters in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across mountains of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Knights be not proud. Sir Redwald, we have returned. Lord Artorial, Master Leatches. Full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? The heretics were hiding in an old farmhouse. And you mean to send you the heretics down on your very own? Your own and slew them before the reinforcements could arrive? By the fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics. And I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artorial. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandal and Forton could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, and I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest? We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Leatches have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwood. Thank you for your hospitality. Pretty sure we'll see that one. Current time is 11:27 p.m. Hire a chocolate reporter to Foundation for 5 gil. Nyum. Bro was zooming. To the last vigil. House Fortin guard. Enter House Fortin. Maslayaches, I would speak plain. From the first I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread. And quite frankly, those surrounding you beg a belief. Archfos swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened. Well, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother. The legacy of my father's soul and discretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. That was not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, where we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, Savior Rayozia, an honored guest of House Fortin, my new comrade in arms, Harshafon's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. That you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear. And you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Harshafon had the right of it all along. And I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Master Layaches. On that you have my word. I need that emote. I'll take Savage Aim for more crits. Not that I really use materia. Look, I have a very simple bow animation, which makes sense for him. Landing a stable job, so what's your sign? Oh, Astrologian is over there, I think. They're going along. There they are. To the airship ticketer. Ready to depart, sir. The airbound ship for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Oh, there's an achievement. Or at least there's an area discovery. Cutscene time. Alabathia's spine. A sea of clouds.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds. A frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
There we go. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Curves may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You seem to... You don't have to maintain that strong silent persona all the time, you know? Never mind. We need to find Laniette. She's in charge of the garrison here. Ah, Adbrick. Let's follow my lead, yes? Excellent. There we go. I clicked through here and hit an Aphra and hit an NPC. There we go. Aphra attitude. Now to figure out where our friend is. Oh, that was a fuck. As if. Alabathia's spine. Ow, my. look! I've got Starness. There we go. The Rose House is up there. There we go. Let's have a yap. Miss Masalayaches, welcome. I am Liat the Hellenot, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I'm in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus I've been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Alone, I've been granted an opportunity to thank my brother Savior in person, and to call upon his generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I've done to deserve this double blessing. It's a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Leniat. You've got an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, especially at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Madame Elaine, if it's not too much to ask, I would be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Liat. Oh, shut down! Shut down! Ooh. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravenian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, this also makes it as a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it's currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Master Liaches. All in a day's work. Quest complete. I feel like calling it here. Getting EP. So, let me just... manually fade out game music. I'm bringing this music. Because it's time to wrap this stream. Let's find someone to raid. Click manage stream here in the top. Click raid channel. Anyone here who I think would work better to about the raid. How about we go say hello to Taijiro? All aboard the light rail. So, here we go. All aboard to the light rail to Bassa City. Bye-bye.